Hey guys, I am back again. So I mentioned in my January favorites that I want to do this monthly, so I'm gonna try my best, and I have a few other things that I want to add to my list, so obviously that's why this video is here. So very excited to share it with you guys. I have a few of them in this little basket, and then a few are clothing items and a few other little knickknacks. So they are on my bed. You can see one of them right there. This isn't that long of a list. There's 13 items, so I don't know. I feel like this is a lot shorter than my other one for sure. I want to hear nothing to make this video a lot shorter than the last one. The last one was 19 minutes. My goal is at least 15, like maximum, and then minimum 10. The first thing that's going to be on my list of stuff are going to be my things, little things in my kitchen. So I'm going to start off with this blueberry jelly that I got. Got it in Blue Ridge, Georgia. It is gonna be in my my vlog. I don't know if I'm gonna post this before or after because I've had it edited for the last week. This is where I got this from, Blue Ridge, Georgia. This is the place that I got it. It is this beautiful, like, it's like a little barn. I don't know like how to properly describe it, but they had like a petting zoo, like a small little petting zoo with some, I think it was llamas and goats. And then they had this place where they were selling like freshly made sweet tea, and then the place inside, and whatever you could think of you can kind of find in there. They had people giving out samples of like hibiscus teas and other little things. Homemade jelly. I also got a homemade maple syrup. They had honey, they had apples, they had produce. It'll be in that vlog, so do check it out if you're interested. But yes, I got this blueberry jam. It's made from there, and the ingredients are pretty minimal. There's literally nothing. It's just blueberry juice, cane sugar, and pectin. I don't know what pectin is, but it's so good. So I've been putting this in the bottom of my matcha. It is a little thick, so like it doesn't run or anything, so I have to put hot water on it to get it soft and to be like a puree in the bottom of my matcha. I'm so excited for when it is gonna be done because I love collecting little jars, and this is the cutest little jar ever. I'm so excited. Okay, the next thing that is going to be on my list that's also in my kitchen is going to be this matcha. I have tried so many matchas from Amazon. My friend actually went to Japan and got me like an authentic one. I loved it. However, the color was beautiful. I will say the color on the one that she got from Japan, stunning. But I taste more of that umami. Forgive me, I'm not gonna say it right. I'm bad with words. I'm gonna put it on the screen. From Amazon. My sister got this one for my birthday, and I am utterly obsessed with it. It's the Nowaki Fine Japanese Matcha. It's superior blend ceremonial grade matcha. The products that I'm able to link, I will try my best to link it in there. So yes, you can get this from Amazon. There's many other ones that I actually like, but so far this one's one of my favorite, and the color's not too bad. I actually made a matcha before I started filming, and here she is. Her galore. I actually made a blueberry banana milk matcha. I will put a photo of the ingredients that I put on my Instagram and everything. But yeah, I have been in love with it. I love the taste of it personally, so this has definitely been my favorite matcha. Love her so much. It's not sweet, so if you like sweet tasting matcha, this is not gonna be it. Not gonna be it for you. I like to enjoy the taste of matcha, so I do like this one. Alrighty, so the next thing that's also like in the kitchen is actually gonna be the jar that's holding my matcha. This is like a normal like mason jar. I'll tell you a funny story how I got this. So when I went back home to Cayman, my mom was holding, like, her workplace was holding this small little event, and like a lot of people from different like real estate companies came, so they had flowers on the table. You want to know what holding all the flowers? These mason jars. And so my mom's boss was like, oh, like, you can take the flowers if you'd want because they're gonna end up throwing them away anyways. So I look at the jar, I say, wait, this jar is kind of cute. So I took two. There's not been a day that has passed that I haven't used this, and I love this dearly. So there is two in the house. I have one for me and one for my sister. Things that for my kitchen, and they're literally all in here. So the next thing on my list is gonna be something I got for my birthday. Oh, you just saw that a little bit of it. So I don't know, like, okay, let me just show you. So he's so cute. This is Paddington. This little tag on it. It says, please look after this bear, thank you. Took him up to Georgia. I am kind of a germaphobe when it comes to my bed. So he was in the car, he was on the floor. Unfortunately, he was in a random Airbnb. So when we got back home, I showered him. And so I wanted to keep this tag. So I was literally fighting for my life to get it off, but I ended up getting it off without having to pop it. Take this off of him. Like, you can take the little shirt off. Basically, I post Paddington all the time. Like, I love Paddington so bad. He's so cute. Like, anytime he pops up on my timeline or if I watch his movie, I feel so maternal towards him. I love him dearly. Is he not the cutest? You can get yellow boots for him to wear, or red boots. I think you can do either one of the two. So the next thing I can't actually show you because it's in my hair. I don't know if you have seen online, but the French twist, like the girls will go to France or Paris, and they will have like ladies that own like shops, like hair accessory shops, do a French twist on their hair. I've been so obsessed. It is so stunning. So it's actually the clip. I have it in my hair right now. So I did this on myself. It is a gold clip by Kish, and I've been trying to get it in my hair. I tried. I mean, I spent at least like 20 minutes over and over watching so many videos on how to get it to stay. I just couldn't get it to stay or have it to look somewhat of a decent looking French twist, but I actually got it today. My sister was like, wow, it actually looks pretty good. I like that you can see the little gold sticking out. I want to get one of the combs, but I do love this. It's so cute. So that is one of them as well. I love her dearly. The next thing on my list is going to be a satin pillowcase. I have this white one. It is from Amazon. I have two that are old and two newer ones. These ones I got this year, and I think my other ones I got, like, I believe the first couple of months I moved here, so they're pretty old and they've held up pretty well. Of course they look old, but they still work. I have seven pillows and 2 plushies in total on my bed. I just love the look of it. List of benefits of satin pillowcases. Not only is it good for your face, it's good for your hair. It's just like good for killing bacteria off of your face when you're sleeping. As I said, it's good for your face. And there's other stuff, so that's why I'll just put that little list, but those are like baseline things. It is so good for your hair, especially if you don't sleep with a bonnet up on my head as well as a satin bonnet. So I keep my hair pretty protected, but if it ever so happens, which is very rare, that my bonnet and my head wrap falls off while I'm sleeping, I know I have my satin pillowcase to keep my hair protected and not being snagged while I'm sleeping. It is definitely worth it in my opinion. The next thing I'm going to show you is going to be 2 things at one time because I have them together. Next thing is going to be this book. This month I started Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. It's like very simple. So usually if there is something plastic on top of a book underneath, there's like a 98% chance I'm gonna take it off. So this is how I have it. So I am halfway through the book, as you can see on my little tab here. Next thing is light, because at nighttime I want to read, but I hate bright lights. Like, that's why I have a lamp warmer, which like warms my candle as well as it is a lamp, because my blind being open gets very overwhelming sometimes. Or like this overhead light, it's very rare that it turns on. Like my fan light, very rare, like once in a blue moon it gets turned on. So at night when I turn off my lamp warmer, I have this, and honestly love her. I've only had it for like a week. When did I get her? Yeah, I think tomorrow makes a week. They have different colors. I'll just face it this way because it's bright, so you won't be able to see anything. So multiple colors. This one, and you can change the brightness level. I use the lightest one. I just keep it like this, and it literally brights up the whole book, and it's not like overwhelmingly bright at nighttime. I do love her so much. And she was under, I think she was like $8. She was only $8, worth the $8 clip here. I'll just stick it in the back of the book so it's able to like cover all the pages while I'm reading. But I'm sure it will also work if you, because it's like wide enough for it to go cover all this. Or if you want to put it on the pages that you've finished, it's also still wide enough to do that. All right, so the next thing on my list, my sister got this for my birthday, and when I saw it I freaked out because I've been talking about this for months. She got me a projector. You're like, what do you need a projector for? If you look at my last video, a TV is supposed to be there. I figure the TV still exists. What? The TV was able to come off the wall. So I've been using this projector since I've gotten it. It was Bluetooth when I first got it, and so did she. But I just had to buy an HDMI connection for my iPad to connect it to, because I didn't have a computer to. It comes with this protective lens piece, so you're able to take off when you want. It sounds like white noise, so it's not too crazily overwhelming, but usually when I'm reading I have my overhead headphones on and I listen to music that kind of matches the vibe of what I'm reading. Oops, sorry. So yeah, you are able to adjust if you want it to be like more angle like this, straight, or angle like this, and you're able to adjust the focus as well, because I think the focus does vary depending on the distance, which I lean this on the top of my headboard and then it sticks to this wall. I usually stick it on the fantasy, like you'll see dragons flying, it's a window. I once again insert some photos of the photos that I took of it. I do love it. I am gonna watch a movie on this and see how that goes. So yeah, I haven't watched a movie on it yet. I've only been like having it as like a window into like a fantasy realm, or I've had like a window with rain in the back. Like that's what I've been using it for. So yeah, I love her. Alrighty, so the next thing isn't something tangible. So I don't have it to show you, but I have been obsessed with Dracula, A Love Tale. When I say obsessed, I fear I've only watched it 2 times, which I feel like 2 times it's a good amount of numbers. Probably gonna watch it tonight on this very projector, because as I said, I haven't watched a movie on it, so I'm gonna watch Dracula on it tonight. So imagine, because it pretty much not covers the whole wall, but it covers majority of the wall. So imagine watching Dracula. The way he yearns for her, the first time I watched it, that full week, I know my sister was sick of me. Like I watched it, which was this past week actually. I watched it on Sunday after I came back from my trip. On Sunday, I watched it. I don't want any spoilers because I'm gonna put a little bit of a spoiler in. I'll put the time where you can skip to. The end of the movie, he dies. Like he gives his soul, like he gives himself back to the Lord. Like he accepts the Lord to keep her safe, to keep her protected. So he basically perishes. Like he literally turns into ash. And before that, he kind of steals her away and they go back to their castle. I don't want to go too deep in detail. It's just, I'm literally spoiler. They're happy, they're by themselves. So the second time I watched it, I literally stopped when they reached the castle and they hugged and they were happy, and she put on her little dress for him. And he came back upstairs with the little music box that he has for her. And I stopped it there the second time I watched it. And I'm gonna do that again tonight. Because why wouldn't I? Why would I not? Please, if you love yearning, if you love vampires, if you love, like, it keeps you on your toes, it keeps you interested. I did not get bored. The movie's 2.5 hours long. 2.5 hours long, and I did not get bored. There is that. Moving on to the next couple of things. Yes, so my sister got me a pair of ballet flats like 1.5 years, maybe 2 years ago, and the place no longer makes them. So I spent like a year without ballet flats. So I found these on Amazon. As I said, they're pretty affordable. They do make it packaged very nicely for the price. Hi, Dog. Hey. I was actually just talking about you. Please subscribe and like.
Best channel out there.
Oh, thanks. Like, she'll watch me on the TV and it brings me so much joy. Cute little like woven ballet flats. They have held up pretty well. I've had them for a couple months now. I don't know if this, I didn't realize this was there, so I guess it is a little scrunch. You can cover that up. That's okay. It doesn't really bother me that much. They're cute. Look at them. You're so adorable. But it comes with a dust, like they both come in their own dust bag. And then this, to keep the shape, and then this is how the bottom of the shoe looks. The thing I will say about it, you can, even when I bought it, this is how it was. The glue that I used to stick on it, I think this is definitely true to size in my opinion. And I did not need to break them in. As I wore them, it was like comfortable. They are very flat, but even though they're flat, it does have a bit of cushion on there, so it's very comfortable. I've stood for a full like 8 hours or so in here with them on, so I think they're good. Slightly see-through, it's just not that crazy amount of see-through. So if you do hear a bit of talking in the back, my sister's friend is over. We're filming for an audition for a film that she's doing that she would like to do. I'm sorry, I don't know what phrase to use for it, so if you heard a bit of chit chat, that's them out there. This one's a bit random, but I did get my nails done today. You'll most likely have seen it in bits and pieces of me explaining the other things, but I got my nails done today and I love them. Oh, they are little bear nails. So their reason is because of Paddington. The Paddington nails that I saw on Pinterest and TikTok, I didn't really like them that much. So we kind of found something of a similar nature of this, but explained to her how I wanted it, and then she was able to execute it very similarly to the photo, but with our own little twist to it. So I honestly really just got these nails to be similar to Paddington. I know it doesn't look the same, the color's different and everything, but I was like, I want a bear for my baby. I love them so much. Throw that in there because I feel like Mia that's my nail tech's name. Mia did such a wonderful job with them, and I'm making it a 2026 goal to just be a little more fun and whimsical with my nails, because I was like a clean nail aesthetic all of forever previously of me getting my nails done. So I just wanted to be a bit more exciting when it came to my nails this year. So we've been on a pretty good streak, first nail set of the year. So good. She did amazing. My reaction when I left that nail salon, it was out. Like I've never been so like happy with my nails before. The second one, I was kind of in a rush that day because I had to go to work, so I couldn't do anything too over the top, but I still kept, it was kind of spraying, very like nice, very demure, but I had a little flash in there. And then there's these ones which they're so cute. I love. So yeah. Right, we are slowly approaching the end of the video. The next couple stuff are gonna be clothing, so things in my closet that I do love and I enjoy, and I highly recommend. We'll start with my newest one. It's gonna be the aloe, like it's the buttery yellow sweater. This material, the color, I don't know if this is limited edition, but I got it for my birthday. I'm gonna see if they have the sweatpants because I would love to get the matching sweatpants with it. She's so soft. I wore this up driving on my road trip this past weekend. Comfortable. I love the little silver details. Of course, it's on the majority of their stuff, but it's so cute. The material is so nice. I can't get over how soft it is and how pretty the color is. So yeah, I love her. So the next thing on my list, this is her. This is worn a lot. This is gonna be in my Georgia vlog. This is also in my Super Bowl vlog. I wore this on my trip in December. I wear this so much. This is like my most worn sweater. There's holes, she's warm, but she also can be cool. I don't know, it's really weird. Of course, if it's like really cold, I'll put a long sleeve underneath, but I can get away with wearing this like in the summer if I'm wearing shorts, and I can wear this with the long sleeve underneath with some long pants in the winter. But I feel like this is so chic. But this is the chicest thing I own. I also got this thrifty, but I'm sure you can find something similar online. She's so cute. Alrighty guys, so that's the end of the video. Do expect more in the future. I will continue to say this, that I do enjoy showing my favorites to you guys. So if you guys are interested, you can go ahead and try it and then let me know if you like it or not. But yeah, I'm not gonna just throw anything here that I have not tested or I don't like or I don't think is worth it, because I want you guys to also try things that I feel like are worth the money of it, and these are my little things that I like. I hope to see you guys again soon, and I will see you next time.